So in today's session, we are going to discuss about reports and dashboards, and we will see what exactly a report, what it represents, what it contains inside it, and how can we configure reports in Salesforce, what type of reports that we have in Salesforce, and what are the differences between those types. And upon creating our own configuration reports inside our Salesforce org, what kind of configuration parameters that each report contains, and how can we build our own reports, and how can we apply our own filters to filter out the records to be visible inside the reports, and how can we show the report data in pictorial formats like chart formats, horizontal bar charts, vertical bar charts, pie charts, donut charts, scattered charts. In various chart formats, how can we represent the report data, and how to run the report manually, how to download the report data to my local system so that I can store this report data in my local system as a backup, or else we can share this data to some other people as well, to whomever you want. And upon running this report, how can we make it scheduled? Instead of running the report manually by our own, how to make the report to be get scheduled to run based on the periodical intervals, like every day or every month or every week, based on some specific dates, based on some specific days, how to schedule the report to run automatically based on a specific time period. We'll see practically as part of these reports and dashboards. Okay, now, so first of all, we have to understand what exactly a report, what it contains. Okay, now come to a small general scenario. Now, for example, we have a class. We have a class. In this class, so many students are available. We have so many students. From this student, I have selected a student, for example, some Ram Kumar. Ram Kumar is a student. Now tell me, how do you know the progress of this student? How can we know the performance of this student? How can we check? Right, by observing his progress report. So whatever the exams he has attended in the past, whatever the marks he got, and his attendance details also, his marks details, everything is available in a single place, that is called as a progress report. Just by looking into the progress report of the student, we can understand the progress or the performance of the student. Now, in this case here, so in this case, what that progress report contains, progress reports contains the details of the student, his attendance details, his marks details. The whole information is available inside that progress report. Based on the data, we can able to observe the progress and the performance of the student. Now, like the similar way here also, let's take okay one more small scenario over here. For example, I'm done with my BTech, so which is a 4 years course. In these 4 years, I'm having 8 semesters. I have 8 semesters. In each semester, I'm having 6 subjects. In each semester, I'm having 6 subjects. I'm having some theoretical subjects also, practicals also, seminars also. So many subjects are available. I'm having 6 theoretical subjects, and then I'm having 2 practical subjects also. I have one seminar also. Now, So like the similar way in all these 8 semesters, I'm having so many subjects, I have given so many practical exams, and then I have given so many seminars also. Once you are done with this complete BTech, then we are going to be collecting the consolidated transcript. That means a mark sheet, consolidated mark sheets. That is also called as consolidated transcript. In this transcript, it will be indicating the details of all the 8 semesters marks information. All the 8 semesters marks information they're representing in this consolidated transcript, like as first semester subjects, internal marks, external marks, practical marks, seminar marks, everything. Second semester subjects and the marks. Third semester, fourth semester, all the 8 semesters subjects and the marks information is available inside this consolidated transcript. Now tell me how this data has been represented inside this report. Will all this 8 semesters data will be storing in a single table by the university people? No. University people are not storing the whole 8 semesters data within a single table. They're having separate tables because semester to semester subjects are different. Their internal marks are different, external marks are different, practical marks are different, seminars are different. So that here in this case, they're having separate table over here. Like to store the first semester marks, they're using table 1. To store the second semester marks, they're using table 2, second table. To store the third semester marks and the subject's information, okay, they're using one more table, table 3. Like that, to store all the 8 semesters marks information, they're going to be using the, okay, table 8. 8 tables are available. Table 1 contains the columns related to first semester details, first semester student roll numbers, their hall ticket numbers also, their names also, and then their subjects also, marks also, internal, external, practical, seminar, all the information is available in this table 1. Second semester related students details, their hall ticket numbers, their admission number, their name, and the exam details, everything. And the third semester details, like that all the 8 semester details are available in 8 different tables. Once you are done with your BTech, once you cleared all the exams, they are providing a consolidated transcript. In this consolidated transcript, they're representing all the details of 8 semesters. They will collect the data from the, okay, semester table 1. They're collecting the data from table 2. They're collecting the data from table 3. Like that, all the 8 tables data they will collect the representing in the form of a table. That means what? This consolidated transcript is nothing but our report. Now, this report contains what? It contains the data. It contains a collection of records which has been collected from one or more number of objects. One or more number of objects. So simply we can say a report contains a collection of records which has been collected from one or more number of tables. What are the objects that we have in Salesforce, including standard, including custom, including independent, including related records also. So we are collecting the data from the multiple objects. That data we can represent inside a report. Now, like the similar way, for example, I think everybody is having your own bank accounts. Every month you are getting a bank statement to your email ID here. You are getting a bank statement of that every month, okay, to your email ID here. Now tell me in that bank statement what they will disclose. They will be indicating your account details also. They're indicating your branch details also. They're indicating your transaction details also. They're indicating your credit card details also, loans details, everything will be available inside that. That means what? Will all this data will storing within a single table? No. Branch details are storing in branch table. Account details are storing in account table. Transaction details are storing in transaction table. Loans details are storing in loans table. Credit card details are storing in credit card table. So data is available in different tables. Now they're collecting this whole data from multiple tables are representing inside the report. That report is nothing but our bank statement. So in this case, we can define report contains a collection of records which has been collected from one or more objects. Okay, report contains a collection of records which has been collected from one or more Salesforce objects. Now, then what is the use of this report here? Why do we need to configure report? Basically, report will be representing the complete glance of your business. It will be representing the progress of your business so that based on this reported data, we can able to do the forecasting. Forecasting means the future plans. Where we need to invest in future, we can do that forecasting. Like for example, I'm running a supermarket. Every day I'm collecting some reports because daily so many customers are visiting my supermarket, they're purchasing so many items. Yesterday my sales was 2,50,000 rupees. Today my sales is at 2,20,000 rupees. That means 30,000 decreased. So in this case, that means what? Yesterday's sales was good. Okay, today's sales has been decreased. Now that means my sales is decreasing over here. Then how to increase the sales for tomorrow? What kind of discounts we need to offer? How to attract some new customer? What kind of business strategies we need to apply to capture more customer tomorrow so that we can make our business keep on increased? So in this case, in order to take some future plans, in order to do the forecasting, reports will help you a lot. So that in order to monitor your business, in order to monitor the progress of your business, reports will help you a lot. Based on the reported data, we can identify the complete glance of the business. Based on that, we can able to take some forecasting as well. Now, in this case, as part of Salesforce, we have two types of reports are available. Salesforce provides two types of reports. First one, standard reports. Second one, custom reports. First one, standard reports. Second one, custom report. Then what do you mean by standard report? What do you mean by custom report? Same story, you know. What is standard report? Right, ready-made reports here. Whatever the ready-made reports are available inside my Salesforce are those are called as standard reports. Why Salesforce is giving these ready-made reports? Because Salesforce is not only offering a platform, Salesforce offered a CRM application as part of SaaS, that is Salesforce CRM. So as part of Salesforce CRM, we have sales application, service application, marketing application. As part of these three applications, in order to monitor your sales data, service data, marketing data, Salesforce has already created some set of ready-made reports. Those are called as a standard reports. So standard reports are nothing but ready-made reports which has been given by Salesforce by default as part of Salesforce CRM application in order to monitor, in order to generate the data related to your sales and the service and the marketing. But in some cases, whatever the standard reports given by Salesforce, those are not sufficient. I want some more additional reports. In this case, whatever the additional reports that you want, we can create by our own. As a Salesforce developer or administrator, we can create our own additional reports also, which are called as custom reports. Then how many reports we can create? N number of, no limitations at all. It may be daily report or weekly report or monthly report or quarterly report, annual report, whatever, anything we can configure n number of reports also, depends upon our business requirement. Now, in this case, when we go to that other CRM applications, like we have Sugar CRM, PeopleSoft CRM, Siebel CRM, Infor CRM, NetSuite CRM, Synergy CRM, and then we have SAP CRM. So many other CRM applications are available except Salesforce CRM. When we go to the other CRM applications, simply we are having the sales application, service application, marketing application, but we don't have any platform with them. We don't have any built-in analytics feature. We don't have built-in reports and dashboards feature. In order to generate the reports, in order to generate the dashboards, we need to use a third-party tool again. Because in the previous existing CRM application, we don't have any reporting feature. In order to configure the reported data, in order to represent the data in pictorial format, we have to use some third-party tools like Tableau, ClickView, OBIEE, Oracle Business Intelligence Enterprise Edition, or we can use that MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence. Nowadays, that is also called as Power BI. Okay, now, or else you can use Informatica Cloud. Like that, various tools are available in the internet, okay, which are available as third party. We need to use those tools in order to generate the reports and dashboards. But in Salesforce, we no need to use any third-party tools. Reporting features, analytics feature is available built in inside this Salesforce CRM. Salesforce CRM contains the built-in analytics feature. As part of analytics, we have two features, reports and dashboards, which are used to configure the reports based on your business requirement, and we can configure dashboards. Dashboard means the pictorial representation of that reported data. Like we can configure our own chart components. So that in Salesforce CRM, we have built-in analytics feature. Through this feature, we can configure our own effective reports and dashboards. Now, in this case, what a report contains generally? Each report contains a collection of report configuration parameters. Each report contains a collection of report configuration parameters. Like each report contains the reported data. Okay, reported data. Now, what data you would like to represent? Second one, we have to specify that each report contains a reported type. What type of report you would like to configure? Next, frequency of data. That means how frequent data you want to show inside the report. You want to show the today's data, yesterday's data, last 1 week data, last 1 month data, last quarter data, last 1 year data. What? Which data you would like to show inside the report, that we can specify frequency of data also. And then we can specify the fields to be visible in the report. That means what columns to be visible inside the report, that we can indicate. Filter conditions. We can add one or more filters also. Instead of representing all the records inside the report, we can add one or more number of filter conditions. Depends upon your requirement, we can add one or more user-defined conditions to filter the records to be visible inside the report. And then we can specify the chart component. That means what chart components you would like to use to represent the report data in pictorial format. And then we can specify scheduling information. We can specify the scheduling information also. That means whether you want to run the report manually or you want to make it scheduled for future runs. If you want to schedule the report based on the periodical intervals, then we can able to specify the scheduling also over here. Now, these are the various report configuration parameters are available inside the report. Each report contains these are the parameters. That means these are all are parts of report. Like when you go to a laptop, it is having so many internal components like a screen, a motherboard, a processor, the hard disk, an SMPS, mouse, and then keyboard facilities, all these things. Like the similar way, each report contains a report data, report type, frequency of data, what columns to be visible in the report, what filters you would like to apply, what chart component you would like to use, okay, whether you want to schedule the report or run manually, everything, all this data will be available as part of report configuration parameters. But the report data will be always real-time data. That means real-time means on the spot. On the spot, whatever the records are available, only those records will be getting visible inside the report. And then report data will be always user context data. What do you mean by user context data? Now let's see. For example, we have a sales department. In this sales department, we have four salespeople are available. I'm one salesperson, he is another salesperson, he is another salesperson, he is another salesperson. We four are sales members here. He is our sales manager. Okay, total five members. Now, so now I have created some records. He has created some records. He has created some records. He has created some records. Now, whenever I'm running a report, then I can see only those records which I have created. I can't see other people's records over here. Whenever he's running the report, he can see only his data, not my data, not other people's data. Whenever he's running the report, he can see only his data, not the other people's data. But when the sales manager is running the report, he can see all our four sales members' data also over here. Depends upon the user type. Depends upon the user type, the corresponding data will be visible to the people. Like as your bank application. Even though the bank will be having some millions of customers, whenever I'm logging into my bank account, I can see only my transaction details, only my account details, my credit card details, my loan details, but I can't see other people's data. Whenever he's logging into his bank account online, he can see his details. When the bank employee logging into that account, he can see all the customers' details also over here. So depends upon the user type, the data will be different. So that is called as user context data. Based on the user who logged into the application, for that user, whatever the records are accessible, only those records will be visible inside the report. That is called as user context data. So I can't see all the people's data. I can see only my data over here. So that report configuration parameters will be available and the reported data will be always a real-time data. Reported data will be always a user context data. Okay. Now here in this case here, whenever we are going to be configuring the report, each report should get resides inside a folder. Each report should get resides inside a folder here. But within a single folder, we can create multiple reports also. The facility is available. Then in this case, what exactly the report folder, what it represents, what type of folders are available, we'll see one by one here. Okay. So now, before going to that part, just let me give you the note point of this topic over here. Okay. Now, make a note of this one. Salesforce provides a ready-made CRM application called as Salesforce CRM, which is used to automate the data related to sales, service, and marketing. The developer can build their own custom applications as part of the business requirement. As part of the business requirement. Once the data has been stored, once the business data has been stored inside the objects, then we can represent the in the form of reports. Salesforce provides A built-in analytics feature which includes both reports and dashboards. Salesforce provides a built-in analytics feature which includes both reports and dashboards. Report contains a collection of records which has been collected from one or more Salesforce objects. The report contains a collection of records which has been collected from one or more Salesforce object. By using reports, we can measure the progress or performance of the business so that we can take the action plans for the future forecasting. Report represents the complete glance of the business at one place. Done up to this part? Salesforce provides two types of reports. First one, standard reports. Second one, custom reports. These are the ready-made reports provided by Salesforce by default as part of Salesforce CRM application. As part of Salesforce CRM application. Custom reports. The Salesforce developer or administrator can create their own custom reports based on the business needs. Next one. Each report contains a set of configuration parameters. Each report contains a collection of configuration parameters as below. First one, it contains a reported type. It contains the fields to be visible in the report. It contains the frequency of data to be visible. It contains the filter conditions to be get applied. It contains the chart components to be used to represent the data. It contains the scheduling information to run the report based on periodical interval. Note. Always report configuration parameters will get stored inside the database. Report configuration parameters will get stored inside the database. Report data will be always real-time data. Report data will be always user context data. User context data. Done with these points? Now, done everyone? Now, let's see. So whenever we are configuring the reports, each report should get resides inside a folder. Each report should get resides inside a folder. Then what is the need of configuring the folders in Salesforce org? Now let's see. For example, assume that as part of my Salesforce org, we have sales application, service application, marketing application, banking application, finance application, insurance application, healthcare application. Like that, so many applications we have built as part of my Salesforce org. For each application, we have configured some reports. For every application, we have configured some reports, okay, to use to represent some data related to that application. Now tell me, if I'm storing all the application related reports within a single folder, if I'm storing all the reports within a single folder, then how do we identify report is related to which application? How can we identify? It will be very difficult. We can't recognize which report is related to which application, we can't identify. For that reason here, Salesforce has given the facility whenever we are configuring the report, we can store each report inside a folder. Depends upon your application, depends upon the business, depends upon the module, okay, you can create your own folders also. So that whenever we are creating the report, each report will be getting reside inside a folder. Within a single folder, we can have multiple reports also. Like all the daily reports I want to store into a separate folder. Weekly reports I want to place in a separate folder. Sales reports into a separate folder. Lead reports into a separate folder. Service reports into a separate folder. Like that, we can divide the records to separate folders. So based on the application, based on the business, based on the module, we can configure our own folders and we can able to store the reports inside those folders for our easy identification. Now, in this case, as part of this report folders, Salesforce provides two types of folders. Again, same story. You know, as part of these reports, we have two types of report folders are available. First one, standard report folders. Second one, custom reports folder. Okay, standard reports folder, custom reports folder. What do you mean by standard reports folder? These are the ready-made folders which has been given by Salesforce in order to store the reports. Report folders are used to store only reports, not any other things over here. Okay, now when moving forward, we are going to discuss about dashboard folder. Dashboard folder can store only dashboards, not reports. Here in this case, as part of this report folders, we have two types of folders. First one, standard reports folders, which has been given by Salesforce by default. By default, Salesforce provides some set of ready-made standard reports folders in which the ready-made reports has been stored. Like we have so many standard report folders are available, like unfiled public reports folder, my personal custom reports folder, lead reports folder, accounts and contacts reports folder, sales reports folder, support reports folder, campaign reports folder, and then opportunity reports folder. Like that, so many folders are available as part of my Salesforce R. So by default, Salesforce is providing some set of ready-made folders which is already having some ready-made reports given by Salesforce. Now, in some cases, you can raise a question. Sir, as part of sales, service, and marketing, Salesforce has given some folders with a file. Now we are building a banking application. As part of this banking application, we are having that two modules are available. Like as a core banking module, we are having loans module here. Core banking means what? Basic banking transactions like account opening, deposit, withdrawal facility, check facility, DD facility, ATM card facility, online account facility. These are all are comes under core banking. That means basic banking transaction. Second one, mortgage. That means loans. Okay, it may be jewelry loan, vehicle loan, property loan, personal loan, home loan, whatever, anything. So now, related to this banking, we have these two divisions here. Now, as part of this core banking, we are creating some reports over here. As part of loans, we are configuring some reports over here. In this case, core banking related reports I want to store into a separate folder, that is folder one. Now the loans related folder reports I would like to store inside a separate folder here. Like that, depends upon your requirement. Based on your application, based on the module, based on the features, we can create our own folders. Inside the folders, you can able to store the reports as well. That facility is available. Then how many folders you can create? N number of folders you can create, no limitations at all. So by default, Salesforce is providing some set of ready-made reports and report folders, and then we can create our own custom report folders also. So whatever the folders that we have, all the folders information will store inside an object called as folder object. Folder is a standard object in Salesforce which contains all the folders informations. Your report folders information, email templates folders information, dashboards folders information will store inside folder object. Folder is a standard object in Salesforce which contains all the reports folders information inside it. Okay, understood the concept here? Now, make a note of this one. Note. While creating a report, each report should get resides inside a report folder. But a folder can have one or more reports inside it. Salesforce provides the below two types of report folders. First one, standard report folders. Second one, custom report folders. Standard reports folders means these are the ready-made folders provided by Salesforce by default as part of Salesforce CRM, which contains the reports related to sales, service, and marketing, etc. For example, unfiled public reports folder, my personal custom reports folder, lead reports folder, accountant contacts report folder, campaign reports folder, sales reports folder, support reports folder. Like that, here we are having these reports. Second one, custom reports folder. The Salesforce administrator or developer can create their own report folders based on the business requirement. For example, loans reports a folder, daily reports a folder, weekly reports folder, finance reports folder, etc. Note, all the report folders information will get resides inside the folder object. Then up to this part, Done with this? Now let's see. So whenever if you want to configure the reports inside your Salesforce org, then we have to use reports tab and the dashboards tab onto the tab bar. Now, as part of this reports, we should be aware of both classic part, lightning part both. So why I'm targeting for both classic and lightning is whenever we are configuring the reports, we can add some filters also. Which data to be get applied, for that one we need to add some filters. Upon adding the filters, we have three types of filters are available in Salesforce. We have three types of filters. First one, field filter. Second one, cross filter. Third one, row limit filter. Okay, field filter, cross filter, row limit filter. These are the three types of filters are available in Salesforce which we can apply on report data to be get filtered. But when you go to the Salesforce Classic, in Classic all the three types of filters are available. Field filter is there, cross filters are available, row limit filters are available. But when coming to the Lightning, we have only two types of filters. Field filter, cross filter. Row limit filter feature is still not available. It's in pending in Lightning experience. Maybe in upcoming releases, we'll be getting that, okay, row limit filter. Till then, if you want to use that row limit filter, go back to the classic part, implement that row limit filter, come back to Lightning experience. So that we should be aware of both classic and Lightning experience also both. Okay. So in this case, we have to go back to the classic part and then we have to configure the report and then we can come back to Lightning experience so that we should be aware of both classic part, Lightning part over here. Okay. Now, let me show you over here. Now, to configure the reports, we have to add both the reports tab and dashboards tab onto the tab bar. To configure the reports, we have to add both the reports tab and dashboards tab onto the tab bar. Now, so let's go back to your Salesforce arc, go to the classic part, and these are two tabs on the tab bar, reports tab and the dashboards tab. Both I would like to add onto the tab bar. Okay. Now, let me go back to my Salesforce arc. I'm going to that Salesforce account. Now, so let's go to the application here. Now I would like to add two tabs onto my tab bar. Just you can go to that edit button here, which is called as personalize my navigation bar. Okay, personalize my navigation bar. Click on this okay edit button, add the tabs that is reports and dashboards onto your tab bar. As of now, we don't have any such kind of tabs over here. Click on edit button. Select add more items because I want to add some more tabs. What options you would like to add from favorites option? No. I would like to go to that all the option. From there, I will select some additional features to be added onto my tab bar. Click on all. Select the tabs, whatever you would like to add. I want to add reports tab. I want to add dashboards tab here. These are the two tabs I would like to add. Add to navigation items. Now these two navigation items has been added here. Reports. Second one, dashboards. We have to add these two tabs onto the tab bar. So we have added in Lightning. We have to go back to Classic. There also we can add this too. I'm going back to my Classic mode. Switch it to Salesforce Classic. Now, I would like to add Reports tab and the Dashboards tab. You know how to add them. Click on plus symbol. Click on Customize My Tabs button. Select the Reports tab. Reports tab, Dashboards tab. Now, I don't want this. Now I'm representing reports and dashboards tabs to be visible on this tab bar. Click on Save button. Now Reports tab is available here. Just you can click on Reports tab. When you go to this Reports tab, now in the left panel, okay, we have this left panel over here. We have this right panel. Two panels are available on this screen. In the left panel, we are having all the folders. Whatever the standard folders given by Salesforce, all the folder names are populated over here. Unfiled public reports folder, my personal custom reports folder, my personal dashboards, Einstein bots reports. Like that, here we are having folders. Accounts and contacts reports folder, and then opportunity reports folder, sales reports folder, lead reports folder, supports reports folder, campaign reports folder, administrative reports folder. Like that, so many folders are available. These are the ready-made folders given by Salesforce. Now, if you want to see what reports are available in each folder, just you can click on this folder name. In this folder, whatever the reports are available, those reports will be visible inside this right panel over here. In the right panel, in the tabular format, it will represent the reports. When I click on this unfiled public reports, we have only one report is available. When I go to accounts and contacts reports, these are the ready-made reports given by Salesforce, like account history report, account owners report, accounts with last activity greater than 30 days, and then we have active accounts report, bounced contacts reports. Like that, these are the ready-made reports. When you go to the opportunities here, closed opportunities, contact role reports, okay, details of downgraded forecast, opportunities by type, like that. Sales reports, sales by customer, sales by lead source, sales by partner, sales by representative, like that. Lead reports, bounced leads, lead history report, lead lifetime, lead status, leads by source, like that various reports are available. Like that here, these are the ready-made reports given by Salesforce which has been placed inside the folders. But in some cases, whatever the folders has been given by Salesforce, if these folders are not sufficient, we can create our own folders also. Then how to create the folders? Here we have a small icon. A folder icon is available. Now we have a small folder icon. Whenever we are expanding this folder icon, it will show two options. What folder you want to create? Report folder or a dashboard folder, which you want to create. Now I would like to create the report folder. Expand this. We have the option, I want to create a new report folder. Now I'm giving the folder name. Like for example, I want to create a folder with the name loan reports folder. Loans reports folder. Save it. One folder we have created. Click on one more. I'm creating finance reports folder. Now, save it. Like that, here we can create your own folders also. Now inside this finance reports folder, we don't have any reports. This is empty. In the loans reports folder, this is also empty, nothing is available. Like that, we can create n number of folders also as part of your Salesforce arc. Okay, this is how we can able to create our own report folders inside your Salesforce arc. Once the folders are ready, then we can able to create the reports by using new report button. By using this new report button, we can create our own custom report also in Salesforce. In this case, whenever we are creating your own custom report, Salesforce provides four types of reports. Salesforce provides four types of reports which we can create. First one, tabular reports. Second one, summary reports. Third one, matrix reports. Fourth one, joined reports. Tabular, summary, matrix, and joined. These are the four types of reports that we can configure inside our Salesforce org. So then how to create each and every report type, we'll see in tomorrow's session one by one. Tomorrow I will show you how can we create a report in Classic. I will show you the same report I will show you in Lightning Experience. Remaining all the reporting features I will show you in Lightning Experience. Okay, now just make a note of this one. While creating custom reports, Salesforce provides the below four types. First one, tabular reports. Second one, summary reports. Third one, matrix reports. Fourth one, joined reports. These are the four types of reports are available as part of your Salesforce arc. Done? Next. So tomorrow we'll see the practical concept of reports, how to configure tabular reports, how to add the filters, all the three filters types, everything we'll see in practical session tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.